So this is my engagement and tune-up drill, and I do this every time I start a walk or I go to a new location, okay, because it really works. And I want you to see the difference between now and the end of the video, okay? So now I'm on a lead, she's disengaged, she's not that engaged with me, she's walking ahead of me, and it's not great, okay? At the end of the video, she's off a lead, she's much more engaged, she's staying in the heel position, and she's listening and following me. So the first rule of engagement, or the first step of engagement, is our dog needs to pay attention to where we are. Our dog needs to be aware that we are on the other end of the lead, okay? And we need to be able to try and do this with as little pressure as possible and as no tension on the lead as possible. Our dog should be turning with us, looking up for our leadership and our guidance. So we do this by walking up and down. So even if you come to a new location, a new field, a woodland, or a trail, whatever it is, the first 5 minutes do this and you will see a difference. Just walk up and down using inside turns and outside turns. So an outside turn is when our dog goes a long way around us, okay? Now, if we do an outside turn and our dog carries on going forward, we're going to give them a quick pop of the lead to encourage them to follow our direction, okay? Now, our dogs only need this once, maybe twice, and they understand straight away that the pop means follow us, look up to us, and follow our guidance. And with the inside turn, we're going to use our leg and our shin to invade their spatial pressure and turn into them so they turn with us. Okay, that's the goal of this tune-up drill, is to get our dog engaged with us and to get our dog following us and looking up to us for guidance. Now you can see already the difference between myself and Lola and how engaged she is. And I want to show you why you want to do this drill without food. So I've purposely done this drill with food so you can see that Lola has now become much more excited, much more pulley, much more getting ahead of me, okay? And we don't want that. We want her to be engaged with me using the lead as our way of communicating rather than the food. If you want to reward the good behavior, or if you want to reward the healing, you stop, sit her up, reward from there, and then we carry on, okay? For this drill in particular, we don't really want to be using food. We want to be mainly using the lead. And if we have got to use food, like I said, we stop, reward, then we restart the drill, we carry on. Now, you don't go anywhere on your walk until your dog is walking with you on a lead, and then that lead is loose 99.9% of the time. Once we have this, then we can start our walk. Now we can also finish our walk with this, just to make sure that we end our session on a positive and on a high. Now look how loose that lead is when it's just me and her walking back and forth, and how engaged she is. So now we move on to what I want to show you is the end of this 5 minutes. This is her off lead. Now you can see when she first comes off lead, she's a bit excited, but I'm now going to talk to her. I'm going to give her the heel command. I'm going to walk back and forth, and you can see how engaged she is, how happy she is, how excited she is. And all I'm doing is using our inside turns and our outside turns, and using the verbal heel command for her. Now if she starts to get ahead of me, I will stop, re-give that heel command, and you see she jumped back into position. But just look at the engagement, head up, constantly engaged with me, wagging tail, walking back and forth, and that's the difference that this drill can make.